Welcome to the Lakeville Public Library Board of Trustees monthly meeting. It's February 11th. In accordance with the governor's order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, general laws, chapter 30A and 20, related to the 2020 novel coronavirus outbreak emergency, the February 11th, 2021 public meeting of the Lakeville Library Board of Trustees shall be physically closed to the public to avoid group congregation. However, to view this meeting in progress, please go to http://facebook.com/LakeCAM. If you do not need a Facebook account to review this meeting. The meeting will be recorded and available to be viewed at later date at http://www.lakecam.tv. So we are called to order at 2:00, and we have a secretary's report. Is there a motion to, we've all received copies of the report. Is there a motion to waive the reading and accept?
So moved.
Rich the camera. Second.
So moved.
Ruth
Second.
Gross. Roll call vote to waive the reading and to accept the minutes as printed. Rich Camla,
Aye.
Ruth Gross,
Aye.
Nancy LaFave, aye. The motion passes. Okay, thank you, Ruth. Financial report, Jamie?
So I provided you the financial report for all of the recent expenditures. I really have nothing to report about this. I have no concerns. Everything is in line with where we should be in terms of this year. I will start to already take a look at the materials expenditures and make sure that we have that met for the state requirements. But besides that, I really have no concerns about the budget at this point. Oh, I guess one thing to note, I will be working on the folks that we have set for retiring at the end of this year. I'll have to start calculating what they have for remainder of vacation time and things like that. But at this point, I think we can have that covered within the budget, but I will know probably by the end of next week.
Okay. Any questions of the director?
That's it.
Okay. All right, we're going to go into the business, the director's report. Programs?
So, yep, I was gonna say program services, collections. I mean, we're continuing to work behind the scenes and we're doing all of our programming online until further notice. You know, we're hopeful that at some point we'll be able to welcome folks back in for programming, but for now we're connecting with the community through Zoom and offering programming in that way. Ms. Teresa has craft kits available for her story time sessions through the middle of May, and people can connect with her if they are participating in story time and want to have make at-home crafts for that. We also have 3 virtual game nights planned coming up. So the next one is during school vacation week next week on the 16th. And then there's one in March and also one in April. We'll have more information on, we've got more information on the website and we'll put it out on Facebook as well. We had Ted Reinstein do a road trip last week. He did a great job and provided some, you know, he loves New England diners. And so he gave some really good local spots as part of that road trip, but he took us all around New England kind of from our seats. And as far as, you know, we're continuing to offer curbside for anyone who would like it. And, you know, like I said, when people are coming in, they're using the collection. We seem to be doing pretty well with how things are going. So that's as far as offering services, I think we're doing okay. Buildings and grounds, I don't have anything to report. I don't know, did you have any questions about program services? No? Okay. Yeah, so buildings and grounds, I don't have anything to report. It's been a relatively quiet month. Snow is, I guess, our biggest issue in terms of snow removal, but really not any problems there. And the The Friends have been meeting on Zoom. They have a meeting scheduled for March 1st. Their membership renewals materials went out the first week of February, so people can start watching their mailboxes. If they have already been members of the Friends, they can renew and join them to help support the library. Like I said, any new memberships, there's information up on the website as well. So I guess I'm kind of going through the agenda. That's as far as my report. It was relatively short this month.
Okay, gifts and endowments or bricks? Anything, nothing more this
No news
time?
from that. Nope.
Okay, Great Ponds Gallery.
The gallery has a new exhibit by Jamie and Nancy, which is a 15th birthday celebration for our new library building. And it's very enjoyable to look at. It's mostly snapshots around the library, which are fun for everybody. So I hope people will stop by and see it. Jamie, do you know if anybody has signed the guest book yet?
There were a couple when I looked the other day. Yeah, so people have been in already to take a look at it. He said it was really interesting to put together in terms of looking at all the different things we've done over the years, trying to focus on at least the last 5 years since the last anniversary celebration for different programs and events that we've done here. You know, it's a happy and sad time because it's great to look at all of those photos of the things that we've been busy doing over the years, but then somewhat difficult at the same time because we can't do them right now. But you know, it's not to say that we still serve that purpose for the community, and at least the exhibit kind of brings it all together to showcase what we have been doing for the community over time.
And at this point, we've decided not to have a reception and birthday cake, but we will hold open the option to having it when more people are available to come into the library and people aren't concerned about us preparing food or something like that. So that's something for maybe this late spring, early summer that we'll look at, and we'll make sure it goes out on the Facebook and on the website and everything. So that because we all like cake and birthday cake. And that's going forward. Okay. The next, unless anyone has any questions of Jamie, the report, the 2020 annual report, she sent us copies of it. Did anybody have any questions or comments on that?
I guess as far as comments, usually, you know, our annual report is broken down into the different areas. So I've got a section that covers the services that we offer, information about our network membership and certification in the state aid to public libraries program, section that covers all of the different programming that we do. And then at the end, there's information about the library statistics. Now, for this year's report for 2020, I included a preamble about our operations during COVID-19 because it was a unique time for us in terms of being closed to the public, and just talked about that experience and how we transitioned, what we were doing, you know, focusing on virtual services, and how we got to the point of opening up for the public again in August. So, you know, I rather than rework all of it, I included that preamble at the beginning about operations, and then anywhere where we generally talk about services or programs, like for example, in the programs we normally have weekly programs that meet. So like the knitting club and mahjong, cribbage, those things have all been suspended, were suspended back in March due to COVID-19. So if there were any things that were not happening, I just made a note as to their current state. But I also included information about the things that we did do this year. We usually update it with whatever particular programs happen, both for children and for adults. So it does change from year to year depending on who we've brought in for different presentations or programs like for vacation week. So for example, for last year, we did actually have like school vacation week events back in February because it was before we were closed. So I made sure to include information about that. But then once we transitioned online, those programs are listed as well. So as far as that, I mean, like it's the reports there. If you have any concerns before I submit it, it's due up to town hall by March 15th, so it can meet their deadline for getting it published. But
Any comments, concerns?
No, nice job as usual, Jamie.
Yes, very well done.
The Board of Library Trustees supports your annual report. Is there any other business to come before the board?
I'm all set.
I'm good.
No, good. And we need to think about, Jamie, do you have anything else? Nothing? No?
No.
Okay, then we need to think about our next meeting in March.
My goodness, I have a clear slate.
We've been meeting the second Thursday.
It's good.
The second
good.
Thursday in March is the 11th.
see you
Yeah,
later.
11.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. 2:00.
2 o'clock.
Is that good for you, Jamie?
Yep, that's fine with me.
Okay.
There's nothing further. The chair will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll move.
Second that motion?
Okay, roll call vote. Rich LaCamera,
Aye.
Ruth Gross,
Aye.
Nancy LaFave, aye. We are adjourned.